Free download. Free downloads, everybody. Free downloads. Free downloads. Free downloads. I just got on here to say good morning. To be continued of the madness. I high in the building. And we just want to know why. Why do they hurt those who don't deserve it? Not really. I just got on here to say good morning. I went to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. I got up. I really don't know what time it is. I got this movie I gotta watch on YouTube. They'll take it off 4 hours, something like that. 15 hours, 10 hours. I gotta watch it. And my boy Van Damme. I think he on there with the Jimmy Neutrons. Anyway. Yeah, good morning, everybody. It is what it is. I ain't really got nothing to say. Guys said, yeah, I do got something to say. I did get on here to say something. I got on here to say, oh, yeah, love. I'll finish what I was saying last night. The point I was trying to get to last night was that when you get to this area and the stir and all that, for me, the destination is love. You ask God for a gift, that's your destination. So, to the lovers that was coming towards me, you were stopping right here. But when you stop right there, it ain't bad. You know, it ain't, I mean, it could be good for who knows. But you didn't get the prize though. You settle for, you know, that's what we do when we tend to work hard on something. We'll settle for second place, you know. But I just wanted to say though, when you do that, you better make sure you earn second place and then really just settle for second place. Cause when you truly lose that you love in the first place, you're gonna probably leave second place. And you're gonna leave it out of respect. You're gonna actually finally give up a temptation that you had no reason to give up. And even though you might lose, you're gonna somewhat feel complete. Now it might work out. It might work out. And then again, it might not work out. But for me, in my situation like that, I would settle for whatever I was lusting for instead of for the love I was seeking for. And over time of going through these experiences, I learned to give up what I truly lust for in order to get what I love. That's how you get peace, bro. That's how you get peace. Somewhat. I got some of it. Cause I was a dog chasing my tail, y'all. I was a dog chasing my tail. Static electricity. I got to vibrate. I ain't even vibrate. I forgot to do it this morning. That's about the first time in a long time. When you start vibrating, y'all know the roller coaster you go down. Yeah, I like to get in that vibration first. I like to pray and meditate first. I don't know how y'all go without praying. I ain't know so many gangsters were going without praying until I started back. Back in my day, we all praying. The bad was that good. Well, I told y'all we was like that movie, The Saints or something like that. That was great. think they made two of them too. I gotta buy that though. That ain't on YouTube for free. I wish it was. The Saint Brothers, Saint Brothers, or something like that. Them two brothers be fighting. I think that's the name of it. Oh, man. Called a Christian, bro. That wasn't there. I looked it up. I told y'all that was it. Thank God for another day, y'all. No matter how awful it is. I had to get used to that. Every day a bad day. You just look outside, and they'll send that one girl up your road. You want to see a girl now? And she be so contaminated. How can people do you like that, bro? How can people even want that for somebody? And you can tell the program was so racist, old. You be like, how is it even legal to do something like that still? It's embarrassing. I always figured they cut a program on and left the rural area and forgot about it. And thought it was over. Until they realized, oh, this shit's still going on, It's embarrassing to its utmost degree. Crazy. It's crazy to have that kind of power and money and respect and not nothing to do with it. You should have left that seat a long time ago when you're sitting in a situation like that. You should have let that go a long time ago. But yeah, I think that's it. I was telling folks, if you most of the time, if you're a high vibrational being and God sends something in you, especially if you're in your early 30s and stuff, you'll mess that for. I messed my first blissfulness up, and I had to wait. I know for a fact 25. I ain't gonna say that. I had to wait at least 15 years, cause I knew what I lost when I lost it, and I prayed every day to get it back, and it never came around. And I stopped praying for it, and then I started noticing it come back around. And when I started noticing it come back around, God was like, now you see how long it takes love to come around. Love don't come around as often as lust do. And we gotta understand and respect that there. Because everybody need a helper, bro. A true helper. Especially if that you damn sure want that helper to be the one laying in the bed with you. Otherwise, what's laying in the bed with you? You feel what I'm saying? Somebody really sacrifice you for some scumbag. Ain't even worth it. Ain't worth it. Just disgusting. No matter how beautiful it is on the island, it's disgusting. Get out of here. Get that kid out already. I noticed something about my gang stalkers. They got something they either carry around or they send it. You say they send it to your house. They'll send a smell to you. Your house. And who can't put it on you? Somehow they'll get it in your house. I'm gonna take me a nap first, then after that I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna try to shampoo my cow. Whoever stole my clipper brought it in here though. I think y'all just beyond weird at this point. I'm glad Anubis and God took care of it. I'm glad they took over it. It was time for y'all to be in the Anubis hands. I told my grandpa, I said, I'm sick of them. Absolutely sick of them. They disgusting. And they walk around like cockroaches and they think somebody want them. And then they roaches, they got a juggle with them. They juggle and shit. Get rid of them. It hurts sometimes to hear me like, that's my family. I be like, what do you want me to do about it though, Grandpa? They awful. All of them ain't, but the real low vibrational, certain family, whatever. You just have to know the nature and the rules to know the difference in the light and the dark, bro. You know what I'm saying? the original ones are straight, the good and the bad in them, but I don't know. I'd rather not even get into the details, but I don't know much about it. That's family, so I know it's rough though. It's rough being set in a situation to be tortured to death. Everybody spend your money on orgies and stuff, and look at you crazy. Oh well, I'll be there after I get my head stuck out of this door. My head's stuck in this door right now. Get out of my face. We want you to get your booty and your face out our face. Sick of y'all. Just sick of y'all already. Somebody had something on YouTube last night. It's gone now, I'm sure. That shit, it was funny. They were like, what's wrong with these people? It's like when they well want to dry, they try every other hole. Just to keep themselves company. Because they ain't getting it ain't no emotional love there no more. Now you just keeping yourself company with something you don't need to keep yourself company with. And normally when you under the dark night of the soul, like you're supposed to be alone anyway, and you trying to keep company because you don't want to embrace that loneliness. But hell, that's part of the healing. And you don't want to do that, then you just don't want to do nothing. You know what I mean? I sat here and watched so many people smiling, man. All of them turned into possums in my face. They looked so bad, y'all. They were young, old. Just to see something. I'm talking about the shift from watching you lose your soul to gain a demon. I see that too often, too. I'm tired of seeing it. I can't wait till I can elevate out of this situation and move on and leave. Just leave. But once we heal this place, I feel it's still gonna take some time for it to truly heal, and I ain't gonna be there to. I ain't gonna be here to endure that. I had to already endure all this suffering, and I know the sad part is every single person who participated, in trying to hurt me, the backlash was horrible. I'm talking about all the way back from when I was a child, teenager, and it's like they don't get it. Everybody can't have STDs. Everybody shouldn't have STDs. And if you living in an area where everybody got STDs and the energy is so off, it's 3 women to 1,000 men, it's time for everybody to stop, plant their foot in the ground, and kick up them rocks, bro, because it's over. And the ones who already got their foot planted in the ground, kicking up rocks, them the ones that need to get out the way. They keeping shit from going around. That's why I tell folks, God don't stop moving. God still elevate. How do we know that? Because when you leave from a place like this, and you go to a place where people still kind of somewhat got God in them, you're going to see a huge difference. You know, even if the place is exotic, like New York, Times Square, something, you still going to retain a huge difference. This right here is unnecessary. It's so bad out here, the old people, 70, 80, 70, 60 years, 60, 70, 80 years old, is attacking young men for wanting to go with women their age because they done brainwashed these women. 3 women to 1,000 men. And then the worst part is the only people who truly got money out here is the old people. And them the ones that pretty much done robbed all the young people. And damn, they sitting there, I bet they'll stop, bro. They'll stop, see them stop. These women don't even really want them no more. They already disgusted with them and they disgusted. They'll stop. You want something to eat, baby? Like, bro, you got a home, you got a family. You over here in this group coat shit, and you done literally readjust the women. Broke them down so bad, they got STD. You know, I had to start telling old folk, you got grandkids and stuff. Well, you know, a lot of these people right here, grandkids ain't visiting because they know they're nasty. And that ain't nothing you can do because you're surrounded by a bunch of seer heart individuals. And even the lovers that's supposed to carry, they got caught in these doors, the open and slide doors, got their head caught in them, and they don't even realize they getting drained from their angel energy slowly. You becoming a human. You don't want to become a human, y'all. If you're a born angel, Earth angel is good, don't get me wrong, but to me, and you probably never see it in the book, to be called an Earth angel is probably going to always be good when it comes down to human standards. But being an Earth angel, when you really sit back and dark night of the soul, is it good? You don't want to be an Earth angel. You want to be an angel. With your wings, you visit Earth in a split second. You can fly away out of it. Okay, guys. I put that dummy back in the right position. Now I'm coming back to heaven. On my way. Shit, this place is horrible. And then they try to threaten you with everything. We'll give you this. I don't even want nothing you got, really. It's like, unless it's gonna come with a certain group of females. or a certain female. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that deal. Cause I got some loving to give. Otherwise, I ain't interested. I got at least, I ain't gonna say how many years of loving I got in me, but I got a good bit of ecstasy to give off. So I'm ready to give off the ecstasy. My ecstasy feels so good and overwhelming. I feel it. For me, it's like I got a partner. I can just use the restroom. I can use the urinal. I can pee, you know, and it feel like that. I feel sensation for peeing. Put it that way. The same sensation we get from the OGs. I get people who got the gift of the exotic gift. If you want to know if you still in your exotic flow, when you ain't got the display, you can tell when you urinate. There you go. It feels just like every single time. Every single time. No, I ain't never had no problem with no women, but they would get together and hate. And then it's so funny because they'll love the love extremely. They'll get over there and hate. Yeah, it's magic. No, y'all got magic. Y'all put magic. First and foremost, let me tell you something about black magic. It's always in a form of something. You over there with a bunch of meth heads, smoking rocks. That's magic. How am I putting magic on you when you the one over there with the dope and the alcohol and all the external poison in your hand, willingly putting the magic on you, and then you just lay. I had one girl go to sleep. She done been sexed up so much. As soon as she walked in my room, it was walking from my door to my room, and her clothes was off. It was like she took her clothes off in the hallway, and she had a cupcake and a cigarette in her hand. And I was cutting on my speaker. By the time I cut on my speaker, she was butt naked, legs open, knocked out with a cupcake and a cigarette in her hand. I grabbed a blanket, put it on her, and rolled her over, and she looked like a pig in the blanket. And I just went on ahead and started writing music. She woke up and said, like, I said, shit, you need to go take a shower or something. You need to go clean up, shawty. Cause they be thinking that they do all that like they smell the best smelling thing in the world. Then I had one girl, I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to talk. They have all this stuff on, they take all this stuff off. And they don't know what to do because I had to find out the hard way. I was doing DoorDash 6, 7 years ago, and I had to find out the hard way that men with big money like for women to do very disgusting, um, diabolical stuff in the bed with them, and I didn't know, which lead them smelling ruined. Ugh. There ain't nothing more ugly than a beautiful woman smelling dry rotted. I don't get it. And they look at me like I'm the bad guy. They'll tarnish my name, disrespect my name. I think about studio time when I used to have females visit me and all the G's would be in there laughing. I guess that's what they be laughing about, because they be G'ing the women that visit me. But hell, I wasn't sleeping with them, so I didn't care. You know, they were probably old women or something. Hey, boy, how you doing? Blah, 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 you know. They just because of the love I showed to them. The guys that take it upon themselves, I done helped these guys, gave them free albums. Free albums. It might have not sounded the greatest, but it was good enough so they could take it to another producer and see if they want to take them. They so busy worried about them has-beens that I used to be with, and they sitting there hee, and they be worried about their music because it really ain't all that good. And I just put a lot of energy in it that I shouldn't have put in it. So, you know, later on I find out they done put me in some kind of hex or spell, all of them, the Tramp and them. And I was getting get back. I wait, do another studio session, and break them down. Then I stopped that, because it seemed like I started losing. I asked God one day, I was like, God, why it seem like I'm getting my vengeance back? Then when God was like, vengeance is mine, not yours. I said, oh. And God was like, you really want to see something? You let me take care of it. You quit trying to take care of it. And I just had to take my hands off. That's when I stopped beating on folk. I stopped taking stuff in my hand, taking their heads off. But bro, they disrespect you so hard. Ain't no way in the hell you could give them a bullet. A bullet will take the fun out of it. Ain't no way in the hell. So I used to lure them back in that studio. Yeah, I'm gonna record you a whole nother album. I thought it was great. You know, I fill them up. I get them in that studio and I try my best to push them through that plexiglass, knowing damn well that plexiglass that thick, knowing damn well I ain't going nowhere. They be bouncing off that bitch like a chaplain. I be angry, bro. Angry. I let them off that damn window and that slide down that shit like dirty water. Why you do me like that? And they still don't know it. And you can have them by that shirt, you be cocking them. You know what I'm saying? You can have them by the shirt like this, and you can be just bringing them to you as you bringing it to them. You know what I'm saying? You can be just snapping them, and you can just be looking at them. They be like, don't nobody else, everybody else said. You trying to get a relevant answer, and it just, you don't never get it. And then that make you want to just kill them. And then I just stop, because it's be like, you gotta be demons. I done had people in a situation like that smile at me, near death. Sit there and look at me like, yeah, we waiting on you to do this so we can tap on that other light inside you. And I just started getting in hermit mode. And realized somebody done destiny swapped me or something, and these people are a bunch of demons. And until I get saved out of this whole area, and they gotta heal, they said everybody in Livonia got a dark night of the soul. Ain't no fucking doubt about it. The Indian, the new people, everybody. This place needs good prayer, long prayer, meditation, and all. And when you know you fully, truly found God through this dark night of the soul as a whole, you'll come out knowing you ain't a racist, for one. Because I don't know how the hell you can do all that praying and meditating. You got 30,000 church in a place that ain't even got 30,000 people in it, and everybody racist. Shit perverse, bro. And embarrassed to my father. Ain't no motivation, not for a person like me here. They ain't elevated high enough. You can put them all together. I put I put 20 people together, and won't get one good conversation. 20 people, you're gonna have to half and half. One head gonna be talking about, and you'll be amazed. They both gonna be talking about sex, and what they talk about in sex is gonna amaze you. They done broke sex down like bad rap lyrics. I'm telling you, you can see a group of people come up to you. Everybody got a girlfriend in the studio. I see a group. I invited a group of people. They all got a girlfriend. The next week session come around, they are all the same group of people come. The girls in the other person's arms, smiling. You're like, join in. Who you talking to? First and foremost, you disrespectful. And secondly, one damn thing about it, I don't care what you heard out there. I don't do this, and that. And I ain't thinking about doing this, and that. And never even thought about it. I ain't trying to do it. And I ain't into it. And obviously, we ain't got the same. That's why people say I'm bored. Because I don't join into low vibrational fun games that they what they want to call it. That shit is terrible and disgusting and nasty. You know how much beautiful, fun stuff you can do in the world? You get what I'm saying? And most of these people got a beautiful woman on their own. Why are you even belittling yourself? And a person like me can't even get nobody. And they'll send a rooster up here. And I be so disgusted with that fact of them even trying me like that. Even if I could heal this woman, I ain't gonna even be with her. I'd rather just see the person who sent her to me so I can beat them. And God had to get that out of me, bro. Because I've been going, ain't no matter if I did it to him or done him in, I was still stuck in this shit. And that's how I knew the legal system had something to do with it. I hope the guy, he sent somebody here, I want to sue the absolute brake shoes off of y'all. Take all that off. You ain't even going to have no emergency brake. That was ridiculous racism, bro. To do to somebody who always been abiding by the rules. Y'all some disrespectful motherfuckers, man. You ain't even racist at this point. I saw somebody another said, he said he was on, I'm a white supremacist. You ain't no white supremacist, you a bum. I'm telling you, definitely ain't no white supremacist, because you ain't gonna be in, I think he was in the Social Security office or some shit like that, the welfare department, looking for some money. How the hell you a white supremacist and you in there looking for welfare checks?